Thanks, Genghis. We're now going to start the grandchildren's reflections, and I have been appointed to go first. So, in thinking of Grumma and Nana, one of the many things that I remember, well, one story in particular. We all know that Nana was really kind. Had a wonderful, wonderful, warm heart. And she was in San Diego at the time, and I must have been 3 or 4 years old. And of course, at that age, you're pretty maricot. And Nana was in the backyard, and she was watering her flowers, her garden. And I came to the backyard and I said, Nana, I want to help you. I want to help you. Oh, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Oh, come on, Nana, please. I really want to help you. No, it's okay. I persisted and finally she said, okay, here, take the hose. Only those flowers over there. So I grabbed the hose. I started watering it. Started watering over here. And I looked over at my Nanai, and she was kind of smiling at me. And all of a sudden, I smiled right back and went, and I soaked her from head to toe. And I don't know, at the time, I didn't think she was going to get angry. And you know what? She didn't. She had that wonderful, full laugh, and all she did was, oh my God, I'm so wet. I can't believe it did that to me. But that was our Nana. You could do no wrong in her eyes. And she was always loving, always kind. Even when I locked her out of the house on accident. I locked her out. I was upset for some reason. And then my mom and dad would love to go out and hit the town. And one time I didn't want them to leave. So I forced my grandma to lock the door and also bolt the top. And thankfully, she took the brunt of it. My dad was so upset. But again, she was always there for us grandchildren. And that's one of the things I'll never forget. The warmness, the kindness, the laugh. And
good evening, everyone. I'm the third grandchild, but not as rambunctious as the first two. Most won't. I just want to start out since Grandma, her daily routine was to number one, read the newspaper, and you could never find it whenever you wanted to read the newspaper because she always hid it somewhere. And number two, she read the Bible. So I'd like to read a passage in Scripture. Most of us know it, 1 Corinthians 13:4, that, it is Grumma in what she is. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. Love is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Just like Grandma, she always protected us, always trusted us. She was the closest thing to Jesus. She gave us hope, and she taught us how to persevere. Love never fails, and Grandma, you never do. And I thank you for that. Jesus was he was perfect. And no one ever, obviously, was perfect. Grandma wasn't perfect. I did a project at school I don't know, about 10 years ago in '99. And one of the questions was, what was the most, it was a written interview, and all the grandchildren have it, talks about her life history. One of the questions was what was the silliest thing that you ever did in your life? And, Grumma wasn't perfect. And I think this is where we get our rambunctious or silliness from. I think it was probably a Christmas holiday. She wasn't specific. But it was a present wrapped in a Christmas wrapper. And the person didn't know who received this gift from Grumma. So the receiver opened it, and it was dried cow manure. She did it as a joke, and I'm glad she didn't participate in our white elephant gifts. I've never wanted that one, but Grumma lived through a whole lot in her lifetime, and I just want to thank her for teaching me to always strive for excellence, to do the best you can, to be the best father I can be to my 2 kids, and just to be an example for God. Thank you.
Next up to bat, this is my son Jace, and I'm Ned, Nida, and Baki's eldest son. And a few thoughts of Grumma. It's, I can't even think of one in particular because she's just done so much for us. But just some of the characteristics that she had. I mean, she was just so patient and selfless with all of us, and all of you here, I'm sure you know that. I really find it amazing how, someone of Grumma's stature can cook, hold a baby, watch 7 other grandkids, and still be able to watch over us, discipline us, and do that. I mean, pretty much our parents would just throw us in one house that they would choose for the weekend and lock us in there. And Grumma would be the one to watch us. And it would be amazing because Grumma would go watch his baseball game, and it was Grumma that would cook, make sure we ate. Grumma was the one that made sure we cleaned up. And that's the amazing thing about her, and that's what I will always remember about her. And I mean, I have 2, and I can barely, I can't even do the things that she was able to do. So thank you, and good night.